Alright, Rangers, welcome back to the Command Center. It is your White Ranger Clayton here, and we have decided to jump back in to the wonderful world of Batman. Back to the Command Center. Alrighty, let's practice up our skills, shall we? Some challenges. Once again, I apologize if my sound quality is a little hairy. At the moment, I keep trying to play with my sound issues to make sure I get the best quality possible. But every time I seem to, for some reason, depending on what I do or where I am on my mic, everything just seems to be weirdly either overblown or not wanting to pick up correctly. It's hard to find the happy medium on this. I don't know what is going on it, but I will continue to work on it and try to get the best quality I can possibly get out of it. Like I said, I want to make sure I can talk and not have to scream at my mic. It keeps everyone who is sleeping at my home able to sleep and not wake up screaming at me for waking them up. Alrighty, let's get to it. Oh, get some. Oh, get wrecked. Oh, get wrecked. Oh, wrecked. Oh, you SOB. Hell. So one thing I hate about the challenge missions here with the duo, once you get to the last guy, no matter what, they'll keep the other dude on the ground. It won't take him out, and if you're trying to do anything, it wrecks the combo. If anyone happens to know a way around that, I would appreciate it if you could give me a little heads up. Because I've tried multiple things and nothing seems to be working. Oh, damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's already starting. That's why I do these. What the shit. Oh, fuck you, game. Twice. That is bullshit. Especially since they're supposed to change position. Like right there. It stayed in the same place. It didn't move over like it was supposed to. Nope, stayed in one place. F you and your time. Alrighty. To the story. Alright, time to fix up the car. I'm gonna double check something. Make sure my subtitles are on.
The demon's head must never rise again.
You know, I talk to her every time. I'm actually wondering if I leave her alone if she doesn't die, because she dies immediately after saying that. So I'm wondering if she would just stay alive until you talk to her. How she's impaled, I don't think her body would stick like that, especially since she's stabbed right above, just right above her naughty bits. It's like that's her body would be way more, because there's nothing that is just sticking her into the wall on her torso. It's the sword that's in the wall. Now that is gruesomely probably more accurate to how why she's still up. Same with this young dead lady here. Although, no, the katana. That is... Wow, that is detail. I've never actually kind of looked at it. They show it goes through her, through the middle of her hand between the bone, so that it kind of creates a lock, so that the sword won't go, is now kind of sideways and her weight won't slide through the blade part, cutting it off. Just makes her kind of hang there.
Trail heads over the damaged floor into the morgue. I need to find a way in. There's a fuse box in the room by the door.
I'd love to know how she got over the got that jump while this injured. And I've never actually gone to that other side to kind of look at those two. So I probably will during this playthrough, mainly because I'm curious to see how they show those two dying. Damn. Because so far it's been mostly the rebels dead down this hallway, and it's one of the purple ninjas who has died with her eyes open, which is just deeply disturbing. Looks like they cracked her skull open on that one. Holy crap. Whoa. Hot damn, that is detail. They show how it passed through her spine and through her ribs to stick out the other side. Even shows that her arms are actually resting on the wheels of that gurney, so it's not like they're just floating in space. It's like the character, everything in here has weight. Basement for burns. That's horrible. Put the burn ward on in the fucking basement. Oh, nice sports page where Gotham's football team whooped Metropolis. Nice.
She's dead.
No shit, Batman.
Booby trapped. Must be more complex than a single button. I should reconstruct our last moments. She attempted to press this switch before succumbing to her injuries. She pressed the switch here. Looks like she pressed the lower switch here. She hit the switch here. Wrong. She must have hit them in a specific order.
I feel that they went out of their way to show us Sharon's body, to show that she died in the opening assault from Scarecrow. It's like, well, there was no need for that. Although, this one right here, Talia, always interested me, especially since there's no body in it. It tells me that either A, the body was already taken to be processed, to be buried and all that and whatnot, or B, the League got to it and she's been resurrected. Oh, it even shows the body of dude who tells the cop to go talk to Anarchy. And yes, I call him Anarchy because I support the theory that the dude at the beginning that you go talk to was actually Anarchy. If this game is truly 10 years after the events of Origins, where because Anarchy is still a kid in that game, that maybe a year or two older than Barbara, his body shape and his and general look about him, yeah, he's aged 10 years. He looks like, yeah, he'd be the right dimensions for an adult, I guess. James Catterson. I looked up these names, right, to see if there's any connection in the DC lore that I might be missing. And I can't find anything. It's like there's just rando bodies that you can see in here, which tells me this: there must have been some kind of contest to be put in this game that I didn't know about. I could enter, kind of like with the wanted posters inside of in GCPD, or they're people who worked for Rocksteady in some capacity, or were related or friends with people who worked on this game and got to be in the game, which makes me even more jealous because I would love to have that kind of connection. Christina Robinson. That's when you can actually see the bodies in there. Guy Perkins, Will Hurst. So it's like they're fully modeled. They were somewhere in the game, like probably in that opening scene. John Goodman. You, sir, are no John Goodman. It must be some guy posing as John Goodman. Just some random toast. I find it funny in this way that the League has turned this into their de facto base here in Gotham, but that's still functioning as the hospital. Yet no one knows about their hidey hole here. Like, what is this supposed to be? Clearly it's not an elevator. It's like, what was this specific room for? I mean, if you look at the... Actually, now that I think about it, Robinson is the brand name on the thing in the beginning when you incinerate the Joker. So that might be this hospital's incinerator, but it wouldn't be in the morgue. That's not something the morgues do. That's what morticians do outside of the morgue. Actual mortician, not because the coroner works and here in a hospital, not the mortician.
to Ra's al Ghul.
Brought him back too many times.
They do this to Batman, and all I can think was like, wow, the stone's on you. Even though you... It's like, do you honestly think Batman's scared of you and that you'd be able to kill him?
Glorious resurrection of Ra's al Ghul. We will see Gotham burn before we let the rebels cook our master.
Then let it die. I want you gone by morning.
The rebels have found a remnant, a pure source. A sample of his essence is all he would need.
I won't help you revive him.
Then you'll face the consequences of war. You know, detective. You will not let innocents die. Yet you will not kill the demon's head to prevent their deaths. You will do as we ask, because your precious morality compels you to.
They had such a great voice actor to play Ra's in Arkham City. I am so disappointed they only got him back for four or five lines at best. 4 or 5 words, I should say, at best. It's like if you save him, he's got, I think, maybe 2 more lines, but other than that, he doesn't. I'm like, God damn it. It's like, and this is a pitiful way to send out Ra's al Ghul in this universe. It's like, if you're gonna use Ra's al Ghul, at least effing use him.
No prison can hold him now. Besides, he'll outlive any sentence.
It's like, he'll outlive the sentence. Really? In his current state, I would be amazed if he outlived, I don't know, a common housefly? It's got to be super uncomfortable standing like that. I mean, there's standing at attention, and there's whatever the hell they're doing.
Calibrate the Batmobile sensors to search for trace Lazarus particles in the city water supply. It should lead you to the source.
Absolutely, sir. Sending the real-time visual data now.
I love that there's a way to track Lazarus, the Lazarus river, I guess, that's underneath Gotham, according to Arkham City. It's a good thing I know where I'm going.
Trail leads beneath the dockyard. I'll need to continue on foot.
Bam.
This must be the Lazarus pit.
The ninjas we fight in a few minutes, I'd love to know where they materialized from. And the weird Fortress of Solitude rock formation that's for some reason in Gotham. I mean, the way it looks, you know it's clearly man-made. Clearly this was here for Raish. There's the demon's head. Back when Wonder City was probably in development still. Which I'm glad you can kind of still see this, where it's kind of remnants of Wonder City that we can kind of see. Because it'd been nice to see more Wonder City elements in this. Because I loved that idea.
You're relieved.
Get wrecked. I hate when that happens. Let's see what you got. Oh, I keep forgetting about that part. It's got multiple. Come on. Bring it. So I hardly ever use that. Either dodge out of, jump behind them, or I hit them with the batarang, that kind of stuff. Ooh, we're up to 4. Holy crap!
Turn around, slowly, and hand me the detonator.
Too bad my badass armor here will block that sword.
Thank you, Bruce.
Does Raish know his daughter fights for the rebels?
The rebels fight for me. And that zombie no longer knows his own name, or the day of the week, or that his other daughter died.
I'm sorry about telling you.
She was a loyal fool. I am neither. You understand. So long as my father's corpse is strapped to those tubes, there will be war in Gotham.
What do you want, Isabel?
Go back to him. Destroy that foul machine and let the thing that was once my father finally die.
I'm no killer.
He's already dead. He has died 1,000 times. And every time the Lazarus Pit restored him, he came back worse. More hateful. More crazy. I tremble to imagine what he would have become if this had fallen into his followers' hands. But with him gone, the League will be mine. And it will shed no more innocent blood. The assassins will leave Gotham, never to return.
How can I trust you?
I swear by the woman we both loved. I swear on my sister's grave. I will win this war, Dark Knight. It's up to you how long it rages.
And I've done both endings just to see what it is, and I still agree with you. Let him finally die, because you're not killing him. It's still part of the oath not to kill. Letting him die and killing him, as Alfred says, are two different things. He has died and been brought back more times than anything, and the machine that's keeping him alive, barely, by just feeding him Lazarus shit, with him, it's like life support. If you take him off life support, he'll eventually die of his own natural causes. And since, those natural causes were he stabbed himself through the chest with his own sword, trying to get to you. Da-da-da, zoom. Yes, I can only imagine how bored you must be.
If you don't mind, I just wanted to suggest that given Rafe's supernatural longevity and his current state of artificially prolonged existence, not to mention the fact that he has, in essence, already died, a case could be made that,
I swore I'd never kill.
He's a dangerous, uncompromising zealot, sir. Restored to full strength, there's no telling what he'll do, or he might hurt. Is preventing some ungodly resurrection truly the same as taking a life?
What would you do, Alfred?
I don't know, sir, but I'll stand by you, whatever you choose.
And he's right, at this point it'd be a resurrection. It's not like it wouldn't be killing him off, it'd be finally letting him rest in peace. Delta Shinobi, what is up, my friend? Ataka Review. Welcome back to the stream, fellas.
Loyalists set up defenses against rebel attacks.
Oh, I guess there was a second purple one. Oh shit. Well, we live in two different states, so it's hard to ship hot dogs and have them still taste very satisfactory. Hot dog by mail across states, I think that tastes a little weird. I was mentioning earlier in the stream, I was looking at some of the detail they put into the deaths of all these ninjas this way, and it's just nuts. They actually made a point to show how, like in here, the sword goes through her spine, through the between her rib cage to stick into the wall. It's like, that's detail they could have just obscured and not shown, but they went out of their way to show that crap. Or like when you look at the blood spatter, how realistic it looks. It's like detail they could have easily just skimped on and... I know, right? One of the things right there, I liked showing that the water, how alive it gets when you put the electricity through it. Just nice and subtle.
You weren't a good man, but you had conviction. Exactly right, Delta.
Father, what a monster you've let yourself become.
How long does he have?
Maybe hours, maybe days. It doesn't matter. There's no way back for him now.
I'll take him to GTPD.
Good. The loyalists will scatter, and I'll be true to my word. The League has no business in Gotham from now on.
Nissa, don't make me regret this, or you will.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Have I ever told you guys what I wanted out of the co-op version in Arkham Origins instead of the really crappy just third-person shooter? I have heard rumors, but nothing concrete.
You use police sirens
to hypnotize us. I want to know how.
I heard it was WB Montreal doing it. That they haven't released anything about what the game's going to be like. Personally, I hope that it's more like what they did with Arkham Origins. If either they're continuing this the game after this one, where it's showing Nightwing and Robin actually and Barbara looking for Batman because his children would know he is not dead, that the bat figure that keeps showing up in town is Batman. They're going to find him, where the first half of the game is the Bat family looking for Batman, and then after you find him, there's the option you can continue to play as Nightwing, Robin, whoever, or rejoin the fight as regular Bruce Wayne Batman. Had me covered. Well, I'll see what I can find. Like I said, I've been only finding rumors and speculation, so that's all I'll be able to. All I really got right now for it. But even if they continue the vein of Arkham Origins, where it's more of the same, where it takes place before Arkham Asylum takes place, I would still be fine with that, because it's more Batman in that, and how they said, and hopefully if they, like when Origins came out, they got all the assets from Arkham City to build the game from Rocksteady. So WB Montreal, if they got all the assets for this game, all they would have to do is unlock North Gotham and Old Gotham, like in the first game, in Arkham Origins, and have this island open, so we have the entirety of Gotham as our playground with the Batmobile, or gliding, or the Batwing, or whatever, and that would be fantastic. Asylum or City, go. No. That could be interesting. I haven't read much of that storyline. I'll have to read up on it. But Scott Snyder he's done a pretty decent job in the New 52 Batman, even though I'm not a fan of New 52 in general. But his stuff on Batman was always pretty decent. And if the Court of Owls would, isn't it? That'd be kind of cool. I haven't been too much into comics for a while, mainly because of money. And I haven't read too much on Rebirth. After the New 52, and they did kind of a super, I think it was just a giant event issue miniseries. The heads of DC did say that there's going to be all continuities count now. There's not going to be one set timeline that writers have to write their stories, and it can be within any realm. So we can have pre-New 52 universe, I call the actual DC universe, back with stories. So we have the Batman, Superman, all of them that we like. If you like reading New 52, you'll still be able to get that, because they can still write in that universe. They can write in the universe of New Frontier. They could put and all that, so everything can be written in with without hassle, and I think that would be the most fun. And I really, really am a fan of being able to see all them be able to finally write back into the actual DC universe, the pre-New 52, because I hate New 52 with a passion, because of what you can tell is the premise of that of its Quotey Fingers reboot.
These scumbags you bring in think they have rights. It's almost funny. Beats me why we're locking him up. Jail's too good for him.
All about the Flash. Nice. Which Flash? So I do know they brought Barry Allen back, and I have mixed feelings on it for when they did New 52 and all that stuff, but having it all be about the Flash. Is it about Barry? Is it about Wally? Bart? Jay? All the Flash is good. Though I like Barry Allen, I do have a good chunk of his comics. I'm more of a fan of Wally because I grew up reading more of the stories with him as the Flash than of Barry. On DC comic review on it. Oh, sweet. I'll have to listen in and get you guys' opinion, because I haven't gotten to read anything with the Rebirth stuff in it, so it'd be a good chance to kind of do a catch up, because hopefully, this year sometime I'll be able to buy more comics, or at least get a subscription to one or two that I really like. Some review vids? Yeah, I can give it a shot. I've never really thought about, I can't, that's a lie. I have thought about doing review stuff before. Before I started doing my streaming, I was planning, or at least trying to plan how to do like a web show, kind of like Fuse Awesome Transformers reviews, or Internet Personality Evangelist toy reviews, stuff like that, along that vein. I had originally created and had started editing one on the original toy of the Tiger Zord from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but I got halfway into editing it, and I never got around to finishing it. At the time when I was editing it, a few things popped up that kind of took precedent over, and after I got done with that, I kind of just lost my momentum on making that video. But reviews could be fun. If I had to choose the fave Flash, it would be Zoom, TV, or Reverse Flash. Both good choices. I've not seen any more than like the first four episodes of the season 2 of Flash. Flash, still good. I do need to watch it. I keep meaning to. I want to find the episode of Green Arrow where Constantine's in it, because the Constantine they pulled in was from the TV show that got canceled too soon, and I wish the CW would buy the rights to and just continue making more of. And from what I hear about season 3, it's like, well, if they decide to get away from the New 52 things they did with it and just go back to what they were doing with the slightly alternate DC continuity, that'd be fine. But Have I seen Gotham? No, I haven't, and I have not really had any plans to watch it. My sister, this channel's Yellow Ranger, has watched it, and she kind of confirmed some of my suspicions about the show. And one of my things about it was that the show, all it was a generic cop procedural that probably wouldn't have lasted by itself. So the creators and everyone said, you know what, let's slap the Batman franchise on it and let it go, without really kind of doing a lot of research on characters and all that kind of stuff to make it really work. But it's one of those not really interested in that show, especially since my sister, her boyfriend, and then a couple buddies who actually watch it, when they describe the show, and I kind of give them my take on it, they're like, yeah, I kind of see where you're going, and that's probably right, especially if you're a Batman fan like I am. Delta, you are absolutely correct. Flash is probably the most badass. Supergirl is another one that I really like, and I can't wait, because I've seen the first couple episodes of the new season on the CW's website, and I thought it was really awesome, especially since it confirmed my suspicion that the TV DC universe takes place in what I call the alternate 1985 of the movie canon. DC Legends of Tomorrow, I do like. Arrow, I have not seen the current stuff. I did see the end of, I think it was the last season, where they decided to make John Barrowman quote E-fingers in the, I can't make the rabbit ears any bigger, Ra's al Ghul. That part I actually detested, but everything else was fine. But my idea of the new 52, not the new 52, the alternate 1985 comes from, like Back to the Future. It's an alternate version timeline of what things could look like, because in Supergirl they had stated when she comes to Earth, Superman had already been active for a year. Everyone loves Superman, unlike the movies where he's kind of despised, and he's more like the Superman that we all know and love, kind of like a la the animated series, Justice League, or most current comics, where he's Truth, Justice, the American Way, like the Midwestern Boy Scout that can be kind of naive at times, but you want to see, not the weird brooding we're trying to make Batman, but with superpowers. I have seen the first season of Smallville, and then bits and pieces of the rest of the show. That show was really hit and miss for me. There were episodes and seasons I didn't like, but then there were parts of the later seasons I did like, when they brought in the Quotey Fingers Justice League, where their version of Arrow, Cyborg, Aquaman, and Bart Allen are doing superhero things. When you meet the JSA, and they casted it fantastically for all the characters. About Prometheus, that's interesting. And what I do like is Legends of Tomorrow and Supergirl flat out acknowledge the existence of the other main DC heroes. Like Superman, of course, he makes his appearance in season 2, but then I saw a clip where it was a joke about his unusual best friend that we are playing with right now, and then Legends of Tomorrow, he brings up, Rip Hunter brings up the fact that he's seen Men of Steel crumble and Dark Knight's fall. I was like, I wonder what the two best known nicknames for the DC's two main branches of the DC Trinity are. I wonder. I really like DC Legends of Tomorrow current season because Legion of Doom. Oh shit! I have to finish up what's on Netflix right now. I think I have like 1 or 2 episodes left, and then I really got to catch up on this because the TV stuff has been fantastic. Black Flash. Well, I have mixed feelings on the idea of the Black Flash in the TV series, mainly because I know what the Black Flash is supposed to be. The Black Flash is just death. It's the death for speedsters. It's how Death is able to catch him. And Death in the DC universe is Death of the Endless. And she takes the form of whoever she has to come after, whether it's an alien cat species or a speedster. She takes the form of who she needs to, which is kind of awesome. So, and in that series, in the DC universe, they make sure they let you know that the Black Flash is just death. It comes eventually for everyone. And it's not supposed to be a villain. She is as a comfort. She's a friend, the friend who escorts you to whatever's next for you after you die. Why does Spider-Man suck? Well, depends on which one you're talking about. Are you talking the Amazing Spider-Man movies, or are you talking about what's looking like going to be the new one, which I'm kind of irritated that they put him right the fuck back into high school? But are you talking about the Tobey Maguire stuff, which is also semi hit and miss. I love the first movie. I'm lukewarm on the second one, and I hate the third one. Amazing Spider-Man, yeah. I've seen The Amazing Spider-Man 2 mainly because a couple friends had rented it, and we were over for our gaming/movie night, and we decided to watch it, and we were talking about it. They'd seen it in theaters and kind of go, yeah, Gwen Stacy, she bites it just like she's supposed to, which if she hadn't, everyone would have been super pissed. But yeah, that movie, I was like, why are these so bad? Oh, that was awesome. All I had to do was dive bomb into the middle of them and scare the shit out of them enough to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Alfred, I'm heading to Wayne Tower parking garage. Let's see what Lucius is doing. Lucius, open the parking lot entry.
I thought you were here already, Mr. Wayne. I thought you glitched the system. I'll get that checked immediately.
You thought she was bad in it? I actually thought she was one of the few good things about that movie. Well, shit, I was hit. Amazing Spider-Man sucked so bad that I never finished that like Guardians of the Galaxy. And we know how much you hated that movie.
We can't risk another incursion. Lock the building down and transfer remote production to our lab.
Consider it done, Mr. Wayne. Good luck with the highway.
Master Bruce, I'm afraid those drones were just the beginning. I've detected a significant redeployment of vehicles from Founders Island into the north and south of the city. It seems the Arkham Knight is tightening his grip.
I'm ready for this.
Let's get some. Ooh, someone else is coming. Alright, let's find the other two. Bam. Bam. Instant plant.
They're attacking my plant! Protect her!
Yes, sir. Establish a perimeter. No one gets on this roof.
I can make her blood harder than steel, but I need time!
I'll protect them.
Hold them off! Keep them away! I need more time. Keep fighting, Batman. Protect her, Batman. Just a little.
There we go. Ooh.
It's done. She's fully mature. She should be strong enough to neutralize Scarecrow's toxin.
Let's hope we don't need to find out. Stay in the dark. I'll watch out for places. Alfred, tell me if you found
I love that when you get to the end game, when you get the Quotey Fingers final ending after you've 100% of the game, that they didn't just cut these plants down after the events of this. They just left them stay there. It's like, that's kind of badass. Nice little tourist attraction. Come to Gotham. Check out the enormous ancient plant life that just magically appeared in our city. Head over. I think I have a few. Hold on. Double check. I'll do one more tiny side mission, and then we're calling it for the evening. Oh snap, level 3 for Delta. Hype hype. Oh, god damn it. I can't believe I ripped on that.
intelligent warrior, but one final challenge awaits you. Contact me when you're ready.
Be prepared for my victory when I return.
He's nothing if not an assistant, sir. You still don't seem convinced.
Just keep compiling the data.
It is quite interesting to know I've been researching insignia on Ashlow's armor. It appears to be a motif of the Sacred Order of Saint Thomas. The order dates back several hundred years. They have a small mission to protect Gotham, but records are scarce, with many speculating their existence was nothing more than a myth.
Good work, Alfred. See what else you can find.
So a lot of people do say. Alrighty. With that, save after beating Azrael's mission. I do have to call it for this evening. I'd like to thank my fellow phenomenal nerds for joining me this evening. I'd like to thank everyone who is coming and watching, whether they were lurking or had us in the background or what have you. Thank you all for hanging out. Still hoping for that 40th watcher. Hoping to get to that 50, but having some fun in the meantime. I have changed up my schedule again. I've just switched it. I'm just gonna state weeknights, trying to make sure I'm here on specific days, specific times with my current work schedule. Kind of how it's up in the air. It's one of those. I don't want to have to constantly worry that I'm not doing the stream on this night. I'm not doing it on this night, or I said I was going to do it now and I'm missing it. This way, it's a weeknight. At least it'll happen during the week, whether it's once or multiple times. And I love you guys too. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, as well as the rest of you, my Rangers. Let the power protect you. I will catch you guys next time.